Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Finally. Sheduer Sanders to the Browns. Yes.
The Cleveland Browns moved into position to take the sixth pick of the fifth round, 144 overall, and perhaps there might have been a moment of foreshadowing. Officially, the Browns are going to do.
Y'all trying to sabotage my man. Y'all trying to sabotage this man. Come on, dog. Come on.
The Seattle Seahawks have traded the 144th pick to the Cleveland Browns. With the 144th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Sheduer Sanders, quarterback.
You see how the whole crowd? Yeah, look at his faces. Yeah, come on.
Cleveland has been discussed as a potential destination for Sheduer Sanders really throughout this draft process. At one point, maybe really early. At another point early in the second round. And then here it comes in the fifth round finally. Sheduer Sanders, Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year, set a Colorado record with 37 touchdown passes. Helped revitalize that Colorado program along with Travis Hunter. And in this draft process, he's been most unusual. Started at Jackson State playing for Deion Sanders at the FCS level. Then transferred up.
You think about Colorado, he didn't have an offensive line in 2023, and then this past year, really both years, not much of a running game at all. Okay, guys like Murray and Hampton and Ashton Jeanty had more rushing yards in a game and a half than their top rushers did all year. But you look at the accurate, precise passing. One thing to be accurate, another to be precise. Sheduer Sanders is. When he's getting pressured, he has that feel, and he will take a little off, and he will layer throws. A lot of college quarterbacks don't do that. He already gets that element of playing quarterback, which you will have to be in the NFL. The deep ball accuracy, he showed it at the Combine, he showed it at Colorado, he showed it at Jackson State. The ability to slip and slide. Yeah, he's not going to run a 4.6, but within the pocket, just give the kid a fighting chance. Colorado rarely did. When he had an opportunity, you saw this strike there to Will Shepard. Again, there were games like Oregon where he had no shot. Here he avoided the initial pass rusher. He rolled right, he made a throw. This fact he's like, just out there just talking he's not athletic is a bunch of BS. It's not true. This kid can avoid, he can move, and he can make throws against his body like this. Key play against Baylor in that football game, Lou. I don't get it. I know you don't, but here we are in the fifth round. Cleveland Browns get a guy who should have been, in my opinion, a first-round pick, a high first-round pick. And you look at the sliders, right? The guys that have slid. The NFL gets it. They know everything. No, they don't, because the guys that have slid have done really well. Geno got into the second round. He's doing pretty well, right? Jimmy Clausen, Brady Quinn didn't, but then there's Aaron Rodgers. Chad Pennington went 18. Brett Favre, second round. Boomer Esiason, second round. Dan Marino, late first round, and now you have a situation with Sheduer dropping to the fifth round. Tom Brady, everybody said, okay, he was what, a fifth round pick. When Tom Brady was drafted, there was a quarterback that went.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you, Jesus. Now, here's the situation, right? Because I believe the Browns are stupid. The Browns organization, I don't know what the hell they have going on, because now the quarterback room is sick. So you have Deshaun Watson still, who is going to be, listen, I think Deshaun Watson is going to be there for another 3 years with that horrible contract they gave him. So they got that. They have Kenny Pickett. They got Joe Flacco. They drafted Daniel Gabriel last night, and now they got and now they just drafted Sheduer. So you got two rookie quarterbacks that you just drafted within the last 2 rounds. Kenny Pickett, who is on his third team in like 4 years, because he was just with the Steelers. He got drafted by the Steelers. He just came from the Eagles, and now he's with Cleveland. Got Deshaun Watson, who ain't been good since he's been in Cleveland and is injured. Got a Joe Flacco who is like 42, he in his 40s or high 30s or whatever. That dog. Now in the NFL, bro, in football, period, you cannot compete with unless you have a decent quarterback. You can't compete. So for this to happen now, listen, better late than never, because reports was coming out now or today that he was trying to choose when and where he wanted to go, in which I knew that wasn't true. But listen, they were trying to sabotage him, dog. Trying to sabotage him. Sheduer should have been picked in the first round. She got picked in the first round, right? But we here now. We here. And listen, shout out to Carson Winston for getting drafted to the Ravens. Shout out to him, man. But listen, listen, I know Jackson State fans are rejoicing right now because they got two guys that started out at Jackson State and they're in the league. So kudos to them. But listen, man, congratulations to Sheduer. And listen, now I'm a Cleveland fan, right? Now I'm getting a Sheduer Sanders jersey. I'm getting a Travis Hunter jersey because I gotta go get a Drake May jersey still. But shout out to Sheduer, man. Finally, my goodness.